Inserting images. Images and other graphical elements such as drawings, paintings and charts enhance the look and feel of a web page. All these graphical elements are considered as image in the web page. HTML allows us to insert images inside the web pages through the img tag. The img tag is a container tag and has various attributes. The attributes of the img tag are: it specifies the source or URL of the image that has to be inserted in the web page. For example, width. It specifies the width of the image in the web page. For example, height. It specifies the height of the image in the web page. For example, align. It aligns the image with respect to the text placed adjacent to the image. Image can be aligned left, right, middle, bottom and top. For example, border. It specifies the thickness of the border surrounding the image. Alt. It specifies the alternate text to be displayed in the web browser if the provided image is not found. For example, let us use the img tag to insert an image on the web page in the following way. Ensure that an image which we want to insert on the web page should be saved at the same location where we have saved our HTML file. If you want to insert an image from any other location, we need to provide the complete path of the image to the src attribute. For example, if our image is saved in the D drive of computer, then the path of the image will be D drive lily.jpg, creating marquee. While surfing the internet, you might have seen the moving advertisements in the form of text or images. The moving objects get special attention of the user. HTML allows you to move your objects left, right, up and down by using the marquee tag. The marquee tag is a container tag. It takes the text or image between the opening marquee and the closing marquee tags. Similarly, the image can also be added to this moving part or section. The marquee tag has the following attributes. Behavior. It can have 3 values, which are slide, scroll and alternate. Marquee behavior is equal to slide. Will make the object move only once, that is, when object reaches the end point. The object stops moving and no movement is seen afterwards. You need to press F5 key or refresh the web page to see the output again. Marquee behavior equals scroll. Will make the object move from starting point to the end and then emerges out again from the start point. It seems that the object is coming out of the start point and going inside the end point and continues to do the same thing. It follows the same loop again and again. Marquee behavior equal alternate. Will make the object move from start to the end and then bounce back from end to start. It seems that the object is bouncing between the start and the end point. Direction. It allows you to set the direction in which the object will move. It can have 4 values, which are up, down, right and left. Marquee direction equal up. It moves the object in the upward direction, that is from bottom to top. Marquee direction equal down. It moves the object in the downward direction, that is from top to bottom. Marquee direction equal right. It moves the object in the rightward direction, that is from left to right. Marquee direction equal left. It moves the object in the leftward direction, that is from right to left. Scroll amount. It indicates the speed of the moving object. The scroll amount equal 1 means the slowest moving object. marquee scroll amount equal 1 tag, the slowest speed of the moving text, close marquee tag. Open marquee scroll amount equal 10 tag, the medium speed of the moving text, close marquee. Marquee scroll amount equal 20 tag, the fastest speed of the moving text, close marquee tag. Other attributes include align, BG color, and width, which work in the same way as done with the other HTML tags. Let us use the marquee tag to move a text and an image on the web page in the following way. Linking web pages. A website is a collection of web pages which are interlinked with each other and contains related information. These web pages are linked with the help of a feature of HTML called hyperlink. A hyperlink is generally an underlined text which, when clicked, will take you to another web page. Generally, hyperlinks are seen in blue color. Images can also be used as hyperlink. When mouse is hovered over it, the mouse pointer changes to hand shape. HTML allows us to create two types of linking, which are interlinking. The process of linking a particular section of the same web page is called interlinking. In this case, the hyperlink and the linked section appears on the same web page. Hence, interlinking is also known as internal linking. Intralinking. The process of linking a web page to another web page of the same website or another website is called intralinking. It is also known as external linking. Anchor tag. Anchor tag is used for creating hyperlinks in HTML web pages. It is a container tag and used as open a tag, hyperlink text, close a tag, where hyperlink text is a text or an image. The A tag or anchor tag has the following attributes. href. href stands for Hypertext Reference. It takes the URL of the web page which we want to link when we create external linking. Name. This attribute takes the section name of the web page as its value when we create internal linking. vlink. This attribute is used to set the color of the visited links. Link. This attribute is used to set the color of the links. A link. This attribute is used to set the color of the active link. Target. This attribute is used to specify the place in which the linked web page will open. It takes any one of the following 4 values. Blank. Opens the linked web page in a new window or tab of the web browser. Parent. Opens the linked web page in a parent window or tab of the web browser. Self. Opens the linked web page in current window or tab. Top. Opens the linked web page in the window that is on top in all the windows. Title. This attribute is used to define the title of a link, which appears to the user as a tooltip. External web pages can be linked using href attribute of the anchor tag. The href attribute takes the URL of the web page in double quotes. First page of a website, also known as home page, contains various links of other web pages. Let us take an example of a website of the ABC Public School in which we are using external linking. The home page of the website is as shown. Preceding web page contains 6 hyperlinks: admissions, events, sports, activities, about us, and contact us, which are created by using the anchor tag. The code to create the home.html web page is as follows. In the preceding code, we have seen that the anchor tag has been used 6 times to create 6 hyperlinks. Each hyperlink is related to a different web page. For example, the activities hyperlink is linked with the activities.html web page, When you click on the activities hyperlink, the activities.html web page will appear in your web browser window as shown. The code to create the activities.html web page is as follows. In internal linking, the hyperlink points to a specific section within the same document or web page. This is helpful especially when a long web page is divided into various sections and a list of all section heading is displayed on the top of the web page. When you click Section Heading, you will reach to the related section explanation which is located down somewhere on the web page. This can be done using the anchor tag as at the top where section headings are to be shown, right? Here hashtag act is the name or label given to the explanation section. This command tells the browser that the hyperlink references to the name hashtag act. When the section heading is clicked, it will move to the explanation section where name or label hashtag act is written, where section explanation has to be shown, right? Now, when any section heading at the top of the web page is clicked, you will be reached to the respective explanation section. Let us take an example of internal linking. The flowers.html web page contains 4 hyperlinks which are linked to the different sections of the same web page in which they appear. Code to create the flower.html web page is as follows. When we click on any link, we will reach to linked section as frames. HTML provides a feature to display more than one web pages on a single screen of the web browser. These web pages are actually displayed using frames. Frames are the different sections or parts of a web page. The frame set tag of HTML allows you to divide a browser window into many sections or parts. HTML also provides one more tag named frame tag, which allows you to display a web page in the frame. The frame tag is used under the frame set tag. The frame set tag is a container tag and written in place of the body tag. For example, where URL is the address of a web page which you want to display in a frame. The frame set tag provides 2 attributes which are as follows. Rows. This attribute is used to divide the window into vertical sections. Calls. This attribute is used to divide the window into horizontal sections. The various attributes used with frame tag are frame border. This attribute is used to define whether a border is to be created around the frame or not. The value taken by the attribute is 0 in case no border is to be shown and 1 in case a border is to be shown. For example, no resize. This attribute is used to restrict the user to resize the frame on the web page. For example, src. This attribute is used to define the URL or path of the web page which is to be linked to the frame. For example, let us create a web page using the frame set and frame tags. In the preceding code, we have divided the browser window into 2 columns. In the left column, the home page of the ABC Public School website will open. When we click any hyperlink from the left column, the linked web page will appear in the right column as shown.